Greetings and salutations, Dota fans. It is I, Badger, back for the new season of Lads, season number 13. It is the group stage opener between Royal Star on the Radiant side and the Whompadillas Wizards on the Dire side. I am joined tonight by three very special guests. It is DPC player Salacious Sea Lion 62, former League Legends pro Andy Bendy, and DPC coach Brightside. How are you three on this fine evening?
Chilling.
Drugging on
I-
a Tuesday, if you know what I mean.
Am I the
Yeah.
only one here that's not playing RuneScape?
I,
Um,
I, I closed mine a few minutes ago.
Wow.
I have it
Real
open.
Badger,
I
I'm
have it
proud of you, man.
I'm a raid logger now. I log in, do raids, and then I log out.
Oh my god.
I'm playing
Why do
RuneScape.
I see someone's cursor on my screen?
It's because I've got the spectator bug.
It's bothering me.
You can disconnect, reconnect, and it should I think you might have to restart Dota, but it should fix it after.
Okay. I'm gonna restart Dota.
The opener,
Un-
and that's just kind of cool. It's like a
Undying has been selected by the Radiant. Excellent start for them.
you
Does
know,
the
Morphling?
Dire have a
Cool.
Huskar spammer? They must I guess they have some like crazy Huskar player.
I guess.
They literally first banned it.
I think Morphling could be kind of a cool opener, like Undying Morphling.
That sounds really good right here.
Yeah.
Especially because you probably
You can't
think
die to
that
Batrider, I imagine.
you can't die to bat.
You probably just win lane too, honestly. Barring some crazy shenanigans like level
mean,
1.
Undying Morph doesn't. I don't know if it has a losing matchup.
Yeah.
If you play Undying Morph, you can lane.
know what's
You
kinda
can
good-
lane into anything. Like I think there are things that win the lane against it, but like you can lane into anything.
It's playable.
Yeah.
I don't know how much Morphling Pit Matt plays. I feel like he plays a lot of like more
Oh,
normal carries.
Medusa.
Actually, I like that significantly less than the Morphling, but
Medusa's pretty like Medusa's like kind of scary into bat in its lane.
yeah, I think the first 20 minutes are really scary for the Dusa against Bat
If this
Rider.
is bat 3 and our spirit 4, and they like all they have to do is get the bat to level 3, and they can chain kill like because there's an undying. The undying being in the lane means that they can actually lane, but this can go really bad really fast. And if it does, the Medusa like won't be able to come to lane past level 4.
I also think the Radiant bans are gonna be super important. They like what I don't. The Brewmaster ban is really strange.
I don't see this Medusa being flexed at all, by the way. Just looking at like Hobbs, Redbot.
Yeah, it's
So
the
I feel like
guaranteed
it's like a forced
Mattiors.
clause 1 Medusa.
I think that the Brewmaster ban, like, it has to be a ban for the enemy team, but like you should not be banning it. Like, there's like you need to like.
Destiny had a lot of MMR on their team, right? What does he play?
Earth Spirit. He's gonna play the Earth Spirit. Pretty
Wait,
much
like
guaranteed.
in what role?
Plus 4.
Oh, so he's a plus 4. Okay.
It's probably. I think it's probably Bat Earth Spirit lane especially into Undying. I think that's probably a playable lane.
Well,
Go ahead.
this Medusa pick, it's either gonna look like either Dire, because I think Dire actually should win this lane if they like play it really well. But all it takes is for them to mess up one time to Undying, like die to his Tombstone on level 2 or something, like, and the Medusa will be fine. Like I think that's gonna be the most interesting lane to watch just off the gates, because if Dire is really good, I think that they should like eventually Medusa can't go lane anymore on level 4. You know what I mean? But if that will happen or not is a totally different question.
Yeah, double displacement spells too with slows. It's really tough to play against.
Yeah.
I
Dire
think
could look.
I think Faceless Void for the Dire already looks really nice.
Yeah,
If
Dire,
they wanted to start setting up with a 5 that can dump damage, perhaps.
they can also look for an 18 illusion hero, like, because like Undying Medusa, right? Like Naga, PLTB, all like very valid options.
Do
I
you
think this will.
like Naga into Dusa or PL? I think Medusa is pretty fine.
Well, the
in
thing
those
about
matchups.
Naga is that Naga, like, you don't actually ever fight the Medusa. What you do is you just split, and then you make her team like, because Medusa's like a tower hero. You know what I mean? Like you just like cut waves, and like you never actually 5v5. I don't. The thing is, if they pick Naga, they probably are gonna 5v5, which is not what you want to. You know what I mean? Like,
It's like a bait to do
like
it.
Yeah, well, it requires that you actually play Medusa the way the hero is strongest, where you
I
like
think
cut
if you
waves
were
and
gonna
shit.
pick any of those heroes, you would
Maybe
not have
Naga.
banned the hero as the dire ban for the record.
Yeah, I yeah I don't. I think that this Marana pick is not so hot. I don't really like. I don't think it's like really bad or anything. I don't really get what it's supposed to do here. Like, I guess kill Tombstone.
I mean, I think this
I kind of feel like it might be
trio
the
is really
the three.
nice. I really like it with Batrider core because it gives you those two heroes can set up on any hero on the map, and the Batrider with Octarine can pretty much do all the needed damage.
Yeah, I just think that like I feel like imagine if this was like a disruptor or like a shadow demon. Oh my god, shadow demon's unbanned. Just realized that.
Yeah, if they play, I feel like it's weird to go
A
Shadow
lot of
Demon
people
here
don't
though.
play. No, I think shadow
Also
demon
that,
for Dire would
also
have been.
that.
Oh, you mean for Radiant?
Yeah, I don't think Radiant can pick
No,
it.
no, I was saying like Dire should have picked like shadow demon or like disruptor or something like instead of Marana.
Yeah, I think they're probably just wanting another Tombstone hitter as well to a degree.
Yeah.
And so they're gonna double send here. I really think you just send Faceless Void now if you're the Dire. You don't really want to pick an illusion hero. You need a hero that can deal with the Medusa in the mid game.
Is there something that'll have a better lane against Nyx Darks here?
Do you think Void's bad?
I don't. I think he's gonna get pushed out like on level. Maybe like I don't know. It could go bad. It can be like Faceless Void can have a really hard time once the wave gets like too stacked. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, Bloodseeker's in the pool if you just want to
Oh,
go that
Bloodseeker
route.
would have been. I think Bloodseeker actually would have been a
Think
like.
Pango think Pango here is weird, but I guess that can be a Dusa answer to a degree.
Yeah. No,
But I think Pango feels really bad into the Dusa ult.
I I like the Pango because I think they needed like a mid hero that isn't gonna get fucked by Nyx, and like this hero will like ignore the Nyx and the Darks here in the team fight. I think it's a good pick, but I don't know. Dire's draft just seems like Dire's draft has a lot of skill shots, which I don't like. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, it's the Earth Spirit has all the skill shots. I think Arrow is going to be used off. You'd think Arrow is going to be used off Lasso.
yeah, but
And
like it's gonna be used other times not with Lasso and not
okay,
with.
well that's like every game.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm just like they only have like one actual like stun, like
Surge
real
seems
chunk of.
really OP in this game right now. By the way,
Yeah.
just putting that out there.
I do think they should have picked Bloodseeker on Dire because I actually think that they could have like.
I think if Royal Star doesn't ban it, it's really silly from them.
I mean, I have no clue what the hero pools are on Dire to be honest. So like, I think Faceless Void would still be fine by the way, but I think the lane could be kind of hard. The lane could be, it could go bad.
Yeah, I mean you're picking it more so for the mid game scaling. You go Midas, you get your Mjolnir, and then you go back for the Diffu.
Yeah, I mean, last teams are really bad at actually ending the game. So even if they get a massive lead with Medusa, you can always like
The Dire banned Bloodseeker. Just what the fuck?
Maybe they just think it'll be like an off-roll Medusa or something. Obviously, in hindsight,
Dude,
no.
Royal
But
Star is not the team to do that.
do Dire know that? These are mostly newer players to lads. Like these guys who play other amateur leagues, so perhaps they just don't know Radiant that well.
This seems like an awful TA pick. This looks like straight up garbage.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
a lot of
like
ways to break refraction in this game.
like
Go ahead, Jim.
I'm just thinking a lot about that. Like
Andy, what do you
I think that this TA pick could have been good if they had like a techies pause, like if they had a support that they could actually get, because you're picking
yeah, I
TA
agree.
like to punish the dual melee lane, right? But like you have a Mirana, like if they don't hit if they don't hit a random arrow, or I'm assuming that's Mirana 5, like that this just seems really
It's just a Omega passive lose, like it's a lose lane.
like, so you're
Not
gonna
dual
like
lane.
lose lane to the darks here, and then they can also just follow you around and kick you out, and
Wait,
like
do you lose lane to that Archer?
well I think with the Mirana they should like because they don't actually have a stun to like W and hit him more than once. You know what I mean, Andy? Like I think
I figured he could just draw the lane. Like,
well the thing is once they hit level 3, like refraction, like like because when Radiant hits level 3 and they double shell, they should just be able to kill the TA because refraction isn't a
Yeah,
spell.
it'll instantly dispel. Yeah. I
So
don't know.
like if you think about what TA is without refraction at level 3, like it's like if the lane is anything past their tower, it is food, and the Mirana like has no stun, or Mirana has like
you're,
a fake stun.
you're like essentially 1v2ing
Oh,
because you can just effectively ignore.
They should win
Mirana.
the levels 1 and 2 pretty decently, but I don't think they can punish them. Like if Radiant like doesn't get out of this lane winning it,
or Spirit's
they
their
messed up.
core.
Oh really? Do they have another? I guess they have another Earth Spirit player.
Oh, I dislike this more now. I don't think
I
Earth
feel like
Spirit's a good core here.
I feel
think
like
Bat's
Bat-
a fine support.
Go
but-
ahead. Yeah, I feel like Bat Core made sense with their supports. Like I feel like those three heroes kind of they at least that part made sense.
Yeah. Like I think Bat support is fine, but like I also don't get why you wouldn't want the Bat core when like like maybe I don't know, maybe they don't know that it's a good matchup.
Is there a reason why I'm stuck on player?
Yeah,
players
restart your
perspective?
game.
That's a classical.
It's a classic bug, yeah.
Yeah,
They
I had the
still
same issue
haven't
until I
fixed it.
restarted my game. Oh my god, TA's starting items are like kind of base, but like I don't know how I feel about them.
What is it?
They have
Brown blade, brown boots.
Guys,
That
I actually don't think this is as bad as you guys like as it looks. Because they also like pre-skilled side blades, so they're just gonna try to
Yeah,
splash.
I actually think it looks. I think it's pretty cool.
To be
Kinda
honest,
based.
I would not go this build. I would like buy stats and start W and try to like all in them with like a blood grenade. But dude, Mirana doesn't have a blood grenade. Like this guy's pissing me off.
Okay.
Bro, why don't you have a blood grenade?
Are they Dire or Radiant on TA?
The
it's
TA's on
dire,
dire.
I really hope she gets a good block. I can actually see her dying level 1 if
She's
like,
not
they get a bad
blocking
block.
at all. What is she
I
waiting
could
for?
imagine the wave is on their side and they get shelled and stunned level 1.
Yeah, I actually don't know why this person is cutting these trees. This is some of the most this is some of the most odd behavior I've ever seen level 1.
I'm not taking my camera off this fella. What is going on over here?
Is he jungling?
There's no way.
Would that be
There's
really
no
cool?
way.
That would be
You know,
really
he's
cool.
guys look at Mirana. Mirana's
Dude,
items
what?
make sense now. This
There's
is
no
jungle
way.
TA.
This is the most
This is
unhinged
really
thing
cool.
I've ever seen in
This
Labs
is really cool.
history.
This is cool. This is cool.
What is going on?
Dude, I'm telling you, the TA is jungling.
Lads, season 13, game 1. We have a jungle TA.
I really want Dire to win.
Yeah,
now, like-
what is Destiny got in the bag here? This is odd.
Dude, Hobbs is pinging. TA is missing. He's probably really confused.
Hey, where's the carry? Where's the carry? The carry's just there.
Are they just gonna have the Mirana's queuing up Wraith bands?
Wait,
Yeah,
can
that's what I was saying, bro.
Can you aggro into tower with
Hey,
a
this
wave?
is cool. I really hope this wins. To be
Yeah.
honest.
So no tower aggro, no wave aggro. It's just
So he got a
straight jungle.
decent camp to do this with.
Ay,
And
ay,
you
ay.
get health regen over here, don't you?
What is this strategy?
You do actually,
You do-
yeah. You mighty minds, 4 HP per seconds.
So is he gonna wait until the king finally loves a haze, or like? Is he?
I don't know,
what does he
but
buy
I don't know, but
first?
clearly this guy has labbed this out. By the way, like clearly this guy is like,
this guy has a tactic in his head.
yeah,
Like,
like
you know-
he has a
Oh,
plan for how this should look.
The lane looks looking good for Batrider, or it looks good for me. They kind of just dodged the whole first wave, the whole second wave.
Like if you think
Okay,
about
so,
it,
like-
you see Jim in the lobby practicing Naga last inning, getting 600 last at 20 minutes. This guy's just
You got a
labbing
shitty
TA
second
jungle.
camp, I gotta say.
Yeah.
This is not the camp you want to see.
Oh,
Level,
bro, you
level
gotta
1.
stack this though. Oh,
Wait,
bro.
they're looking for TA. They're looking
Oh,
for TA.
no.
They're
I
looking
think
for
all the
TA.
stacks though. I think it's still a stack. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh my god, the
Maybe?
leash range.
It is.
Guys, they're looking for the Nick Assassin's looking for TA.
Dude, yeah, Redbot's probably confused. Okay, to be fair, dude, as a support, this feels so bad because you're just
But I
like
think
you're just level 1 without boots trying to
Oh,
wander
we
around
missed
the
first
enemy
blood
jungle.
mid lane. We just entirely missed first blood mid lane.
Don't care.
So
Don't
Cole's
care.
solo killing.
Pango's
Venus first
really
blood.
far behind, guys. Pango is listening like 8 creeps to the tower.
And I'm not too shocked. Cole is one of, if not the best mid laner in Lads this season. He's a very strong player. Give him a hero like Storm, and
Who is Cole?
he's a
Cole is the
very, very good.
storm.
He's a
No,
Storm.
but like who? Like, is there a connection I would know him through? Like, like
No.
He's like a Maddie or associate. You probably don't know him that well.
You probably played him last season. and that
He,
was-
he,
I
he
don't
didn't play last season.
remember,
He played 2
Dude,
seasons ago.
Redbot's gonna walk by this camp and see a stacked camp and just like wait.
This TA is dodging the red bot so.
So he
like,
brought out the Elven skin.
yeah.
that makes sense.
I think this is optimal. This is optimal.
This is pretty cool.
The Marana is just gonna
He's
be
plugging a second point
another
in, right?
core.
The only thing is that like Mirana actually like Mirana's like like gonna eventually get run down by Hobbs. Once Hobbs is Vanguard, Hobbs could literally just stand on top of the Mirana.
Yeah.
Like,
But Iron is killing
I think-
Mirana right now. Like,
Yeah.
Mirana's 6'6".
I mean, he
this
is
not
fine.
good.
He just can't CS right now. He's got leaps.
I think Hobbs should have put their W on themselves there and then eat themselves. Like, should have tried to like walk at them.
I think I'll do it now.
And there's Vax kill. This is gonna be a kill in 30 seconds probably, if not right now. It's 1v4, surge forward. Nyx is on the way. General Saddam is juking. He's trying to hide in the hay bale right now, but in comes the American army to hunt him once again. Stick pop, impale, missed entirely. But eventually the blood grenade into the nose dodge!
You missed
The
the
dodge blood grenade! There's no way!
Oh!
There's no way Mirana lives here, correct? There's no surge
They
up in
have
2
they have
seconds. There's
another
no way.
surge.
There's no mana for Ion Shell. Right click, 2 right clicks. It's still
Universal
not enough somehow.
damage.
It's finally enough.
Oh,
Over to
look,
mid
man.
lane,
Zero
meanwhile, there's a
damage.
fight going on there as well, apparently, but...
Oh,
seems
Bat
like
is
that
only
one broke
level
up.
1, guys. This lane's gonna be really good for Medusa. Like Bat is see this is like Bat needs EXP like it's like level 3 to like punish the Medusa. Like this is just
Well, the problem is Bat's 2 levels away from that, so we're gonna be...
Do you think
Yeah.
do you think them having 4 cores will make up for the fact the lanes aren't going very well?
No.
I'm gonna go with a no on that one, but you know.
okay. This game is gonna be entirely in Radiant's hands. Like if Radiant will need to actually do stuff to punish this, but like it will be extremely easy to do stuff. You know what I mean? Like.
I mean, the good news is they've got they're gonna have a gigafat storm.
You just play, relatively far up, and then you just keep sweeping back and forth over and over again as they try to farm. You win the game doing that.
Also,
correct?
also to be fair, I feel like Radiant have a very easy to just walk down lanes and like force fights team, right? They have
Yeah.
Tomb, they have Medusa.
One problem I could see for Radiant is that if they don't give the Nyx enough EXP, because ideally you're going to be wanting like Darkseer pushing a lane, like Storm getting on mid and then rotating with the Nyx, and like Nyx finds people for the Storm, you know, right? Like,
yeah, I can see that.
Like Undying can stack camps and like stand in front of Medusa, but like
Oh, he
Undying
went
doesn't do
level-
anything.
he
you know
went
what I mean?
level 2 Tomb, and I don't like that.
I think it's fine here. Like I don't think it really matters what he would skill here, since like at this point the lane is already lost for
All
Dire.
forward, mid lane, by Cole into the vortex. It seems like we have the Death Pangolier on our hands, and that is the case. One
Could
more
be a
for
kill.
Cole. Wait,
Level
Batrider
two.
is
he's
level 2. Uh-oh, this could be very bad
He got
here.
an 8 wand on Storm still.
Aerobrine is on the run. Cole will not stick and commit. He wants to farm instead of the Batrider kill. Probably worth more gold, so I don't blame him for doing that.
The TA has the most last hits in the game. Oh, they did until the moment though.
What's his
They have those
net worth?
last but they're like 6 on
No,
or 5.
their
Net worth is
like,
low.
Oh, the
look at
the
the
1 and
career
2.
tech.
Yeah, I'm watching. He's not in range. So.
Okay, he didn't do anything with that. Why? He
This
just
guy
checked the
seems
camp.
really high.
Meanwhile, mid lane, Red Bot's being gone on by Beater and Harrow O'Brien, but in comes the level 2 Tombstone from Vexair. Harrow O'Brien is on the run. The zombies are slapping the Batrider. I believe Bat...
Ooh.
Oh, Bat will survive, actually, because the Tombstone is dead. Denies
Nice,
the gold
nice
didn't go to
deny.
Pangolier, but it does mean the Batrider will get away. So what did I miss? I was watching the fight mid. What was I missing with the TA?
He was
They're
just
just farming,
checking-
Badger,
he
don't
was ju-
worry.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. He was-
They're trying some creative farming.
I mean, I'm looking at the hero net worth, right? Top 3 net worth, all Radiant, and then next 4, it's all Dire. This is hilarious.
Yeah. I feel like
And there's this poor
the
Batrider all the
Storm
way down
being
there.
the biggest problem is the Storm being this crazily rich. You know,
One
he's got.
team has a TA, the other team is a Medusa, and neither side is making stacks. This is just what I love to see in lads. This is some peak lads gameplay.
Hope. I was gonna say maybe Undying will go stack, but he was late.
And Jim obviously is a big stack enthusiast. I mean, he yelled at us to stack. All 3 of the top stackers last season were on our team. So we,
It's just.
yeah.
It's just.
3?
Okay. To be fair,
Yeah, all 3.
I feel like the natural progression for wisdom runes encourages stacking. You get there early, you stack the ancients, you get the wisdom rune.
And then you go sit top for like half a second, then you go for the 750 stack on the other camp, then you go to the 8-minute top rune, right?
Like, it's a very logical course of action you can take.
Speaking of top lane, vacuum on Mirana, TP in by Beater. He'll
He's
roll
facing
on
the
away,
rock.
not before the Mirana is dead. The roll will stun off Nick's assassin. In comes Earthspirit on the TP. Han Trash has arrived. Roll forward. Will split the wickets. In comes Destiny
Okay,
with the
the TA's
refraction
gonna
active.
clean up
Nyx
the
is
kill.
dead. The Tombstone is still active, but Earthspirit is running forward for the Undying. Undying's about 1/3 HP. Batrider has arrived to the team
Oh
fight.
my
Earthspirit
God.
is going to eventually roll forward, but not before the Undying is dead. It's 2 for 1 so far. Dire winning the
They
team
are
fights.
gonna lose mid tower and Storm's, or mid tower's almost dead. Storm's getting an arcane. Like It wasn't really worth it. They didn't kill Darkseer, and they brought literally all heroes to top. It just wasn't really worth it.
You're saying they won the fight, but they lost the war.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, just look at how like awkwardly these heroes are standing next to each other right now. Like,
Yeah, they
had
just
50
have
feet
they,
away.
like the bottom lane has got to be the most feels bad scenario I've ever seen. They've got an Earth Spirit in one like a farming versus a Medusa free farming.
Yeah. Oh, the
Like
Earth Spirit's
huge-
The
gone.
meteor hammer?
He's got the
Huge
hammer.
hammer.
That's a lot of mana lost, actually. That's unironically not good for Madior.
It doesn't matter if they're not gonna go down here.
Yeah, and Medusa's gonna like literally get full mana off of these camps.
Literally
down
gonna
here.
double. He's gonna stack these two. Let's go, Madior.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be the double stack.
Oh,
It's gonna be the
so-
double
kinda-
stack. No, it's
okay,
not gonna be
he-
double stack, but it's fine.
Okay, he can kill it in
No,
time,
he
maybe.
needs to kill it. No,
Not
he
even
fucked
close.
up.
Oh, you didn't get the
Ah.
stack either.
He didn't get.
That-
Yeah.
That was incredibly depressing.
Yeah. That was
Meanwhile, top lane dive. Vacuum was missed by Hops, but Herobrine still getting
This
those.
is a
Moonlight
this
Shadow
is a
comes
good
in.
like map rotation though. They're giving the Nyx like EXP mid. Like they brought their storm up with the power ruin. The Undying came. Like even though it didn't work out, this is actually like a
Dire,
good.
they
think they
see
might
the
play.
storm right now. Vortex is there. Mirana, Moonlight Shadow's ending very soon. The roll is active. Cole's balling on around. Arrow misses. Cole still
This
burrowing.
Mirana
Roll
has
misses as well.
lot of
Everything's
hit
being
health.
missed right now. Wall will also miss. Everything's being missed. Vexera to fall. It's only one dead in this
Alright.
team fight. Hobbs will simply
We
walk
will-
away from the
one
Dire.
1 for 4 on skill shots in that fight.
I'm I'm just saying. League of Lads, do you want all your players to have skill shots? No, you don't. It's League of Lads.
Leave the lads players alone, Jim.
No, Lads players
Please.
are pretty good at skill shots, but like, does that mean you want every single one of them to have only skill shots? Like, no.
They unironically didn't have enough damage to kill this Mirana. They had that,
Hobbs
like
is working on
1400.
it. Hobbs
Now
is actually
Hobbs is
unironically
working
working
on
on
it.
it right now. There's 2 leaps up in the Mirana. Both might get. Oh, good jukes. Good jukes.
Get the last hit. Nice.
Meanwhile, bottom lane are going on Madior. Madior's entirely out of mana. The one has been popped. Red Ball's a 2-man impale. General Saddam dies top lane. Back to the bottom lane. Beater is low. Contrast is out of mana. And Red Bot and Madior have blood in their veins. Beater is still somehow alive. Herobrine rotates in. Redbot has been blood grenade. The roll hits. Madior is still low on mana. He must run. Redbot is dead. So cost nap, it is a 1-for-1.
Because I'm not gonna lie,
Interesting.
I'm a little concerned that Royal Star don't have a bigger lead.
Yeah.
It is a little weird.
I'm just kind of confused. Like, I don't really know how they don't have more gold, I guess. I
Yeah,
feel like
no idea.
Storm is doing a lot of zipping without a lot of killing or a lot of creep hitting. I mean, Storm is the most farmed hero, but like, he's not actually that farmed.
This
Like,
Storm was insanely rich, and I feel
Yeah.
like him getting nothing out of that top rotation, like
also,
low-key
Hobbs
griefed
does
him.
not have that many last hits for like the scenario that was happening. Like, I feel like Hobbs could have just been ricing and like, because they're not actually killing them.
Well, coming
Like,
around
one
this
of them.
time around, it appears just 1 leap left, but a good
Yeah,
Vortex
he's dead.
mid-leap comes in from Cole. Cole's out of mana entirely, but, correction, just enough mana for 1 more ball forward into that good old overload hits for the kill.
Okay, see, so right now we got the problem of Redbot needs to be Redbot needs to be taking EXP. Like, you need your 6 on Nyx. Like, this is just it's just pivotal.
Well, we're into some experience with this fight. Bottom, assuming Radiant get kills. Beater goes in for Madior. Madior's entirely out
Madior
of
kinda-
mana, however. The roll comes through. Madior got a little bit of mana back, and the roll is still continuing. Tombstone's on the floor. Beater's
A
rolling
really nice
away.
rotation from Dire.
Radiant have
Nice search from
misspells.
Hobbs.
I think this
Yeah.
is really good for Dire, though. They
Radiant
if-
way over
Yeah.
rotated.
Radiant mega overreacted. They used Tomb. They have their Darkseer down here too. Darkseer does not want to be here. He wants to be top right now, I feel like.
Roll hits
Yeah.
on Cole. Cole
This
is
jungle
relatively low
feed
on
has
mana. He
this
balls
out.
away into the river. Dire are chasing. Cole pops the wand. He'll ball to the high ground. Still running away. The roll forward is a little bit short. Soft buckle hits. Cole
Oh, the
is
Earth
still
Spirit's on him.
magnetized. The
Got
kick
him.
misses. Cole still
my.
dropping. Cole is low
he
on
missed the
HP. They just can't kill him. Flame break hits, but Cole's still alive. Beater dead. Storm's finally going to die. It's a mid for mid trade so far, but it's chaos in the mid lane. Han Trash is running. General Saddam's running. Redbot's just salving up in the river.
Saddam is
Salve
dead.
cancel. Blood grenade misses. Morana's dropping. Or maybe. We don't even know anymore at this point. Search forward. Impale is online. Meteor Hammer is being used by the
my-
Earth Spirit. Redbot is dead. Morana's still running. Imbat's respawned into the fight, I believe. At this point, again, it's time to run for Darkseer and Undying. We're seeing a respawn by Beater on the Pangolier. Hobbs runs forward. Thought Buckle hits a little bit on both of the heroes.
Why aren't
Hobbs
they last
has
though?
Wall.
What
Wall
is
being
going
held.
on?
Ball in by Cole. Going in for the Pangolier. Lasso is used, but it's been entirely wasted. It's another 2-for-1 trade. The Tombstone is slowing. Marana is on the run. Dexter has popped the ulti. But if there
Did you
appears
see
to be
the
no
skill,
more
though? He's-
kills,
he has level
roll,
3
hits on the
mel. He's gonna
Dexter,
shred,
Dexter
yeah.
dead. It's again another crazy team fight.
What is going? What is going on?
There's just a lot of random fighting. Like
This TA kind of has like items almost.
Yeah. So Radiant needs to specifically they need to have Darkseer like keep top perma pushed and then like farm all of that, and then like connect to like the Nyx and the Storm. Like Storm gets mid out, and then Nyx like finds people for Storm and Darkseer to connect to. You know what I mean? Like and
Like,
then Medusa just free farms bottom because it's really hard to gank her.
Do the
like-
Radiant feel like these are good fights because they had a jump? Like what's the mindset? I feel like Hobbs is fighting too
No,
much. I
I'll say I think playing against something like a jungler like makes you feel really weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like you should be
that's why
doing
I'm
something
curious.
like at every point.
Like I actually like if my first game with my League of Lads, like I don't know if these teams have scrimmed or not, but if my first game ever with my League of Lads team was against an enemy jungler, I actually would mentally implode, because I would be like I have to explain like so many things, like you know what I mean, like it's just gonna be so weird. Like I feel like starting your first ever League of Lads game against a team like in the season with a jungle is actually kind of like this Giga Brain strategy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it works out, this is gonna be one of those things that goes down.
I mean,
and
the
lasts
TA is
more.
like pretty like I don't know, like normally
He's pretty
farmed.
He's pretty. Yeah, he's got pretty average farm now.
Like it's just looking
Wait,
pretty,
what
pretty
is
okay.
Legacy saying?
You know, it's actually a really good. It's actually a really good TA shard game. I think.
He's
Or they're pretty
backing
good,
a
at least.
skill shot.
Is which Q?
I mean, abilities were missed. I'm considering a wall skill
There
shot
was
in
a.
that case,
There's
but-
been a lot of skills missed in this game. Let's just leave it at that.
Mid lane, we're seeing a Vendetta Nyx scouting on around. Moonlight Shadows ended. Tombstone's on the high ground. Bat will get brought down, but will there be a trade? Roll hits on Dexter. Magnetize the ball.
that's a
Cole,
nice
ball in
roll.
for Beater. The roll has been canceled by
Oh.
Cole for now. Beater still balling on around with the roll on Pangolier. Han Trash will roll away. Beater will roll away. It's the Rolling Brothers escaping the Radiant side. The net comes in from Hobbs. Heal up the team,
Magnetize
and
is a
then it's
shit
over.
skill.
A little bit, yeah.
That skill. That it literally 0 damage. Holy shit.
Actually, okay, Earth Spirit did 1,600 damage. It didn't seem like damage was done, but there was damage done in that team fight. I don't know where, I don't know when, but it happened.
I will say the Dire have very they have very good heroes at weaving in and out of fights, and I feel like the Radiant are, if I guess it's just the Storm. Like their catch otherwise is very very lackluster.
Yeah.
Like they have to connect on pull into impale.
Like
for them
also
to kill
Radiant,
people.
like I think that Radiant's late game team fight actually is better, but I think that like it's way easier for Dire to like turn this game into like if Dire gets like some blinks and some BKBs, they could turn this into like a complete rat fest.
Vexer is
they could
injured.
just-
Vexer
What
is incredibly in.
what
Silenced
is
by
he
Templar
doing
Assassin,
here?
brought down by the Meld TA.
How do you-
Meanwhile, over to Storm Spirit. He's volleying in for Han Trash. Han Trash is quite
Nice
tanky.
silence.
Roll has been blocked. Cole is kicked away, but he balls forward once again on the Storm. Han Trash gets away.
God, he's
Cole is
alive.
committing. He's almost out of mana. He'll finally kill Han Trash, but the trade is for Red Bots. 2 for 1 so far. 1 core for 2 supports.
Oh,
Dire
Hobbs
want
used
more.
wall and didn't get anything.
Alright, so-
Dire should take
Yeah.
the tower. Dire should take the mid tower right now.
The Radiant, I feel like the Radiant heroes are just in random spots. Like I feel
Alright.
like the Nyx and the Undying were just kind of in like a random location.
Yeah. You know what Radiant needs to do, Brightside? Radiant needs to, they get this B-Fly on Medusa, they take Aegis, and then they just go walk around as 4 and take towers.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I
Oh,
thought
good
they
flame
would
break
do
mid lane.
anyway.
Hobbs will get lassoed.
Oh.
Cole is nearby, looking to save
he's
the
alive.
team. And at this point, Hobbs will get away, but Destiny will fall on the Templar Assassin. Han Trash wants the kill on Hobbs. The kill on Hobbs will be there, but again, Cole has full mana. Wants another attempt at Han Trash's life. He's balling on away to that Dire jungle area. The roll away will be successful, but now Storm turns to Marana. Marana has no leaps. Mattior is hitting. Redbot has Vendetta active. General Saddam once again will fall. It's 2003 all over again. The Beater is rolling, looking for vengeance. Hitting Storm, who's currently on the high high ground. He's got a bit of mana, but he's silenced right now. He's stunned. The flavor gets him off the high ground. He balls to the west. I think he'll barely live here, but Han Trash will not be so lucky. Again, these fights are absolutely
Dire
raucous.
needs to avoid actual team fights against Radiant, because if they don't stop Radiant from casting Tombstone, from casting like Wall, or even just getting off like the mech and stuff, like they like Dire needs to take like 2v2s, 2v1s, 3v2s, whatever. Like Dire cannot team fight them.
If the Dire are fighting around, are fighting near the Darkseer, and the Darkseer's not dying first, they've got serious problems.
Yeah.
So I think Hobbs' hero is super owners this game, and on top of that, it's like their main kill threat for the TA at this point. Is
And Hobbs is like buying all like the right like defense items, you know, like the casual Vanguard into like the mech, and then they go for the what do you call it, the pipe. They go back for the Greaves, right? Like
really, the pipe is gonna literally mitigate probably 85% of their damage right now.
It'll just be TA, like, and a little bit from Pango. Okay, Dire Radiant. Is he going for the Roche? I really hope that they realize that they can just force Roche.
They have
Undying. They have Undying. Yeah.
They do. It is
Undying. Use your ultimate.
The Radiant want to take this fight though. This is a great spot for them to fight in.
Yeah, Redbot's on the high ground right now. Obs is placed, but Dire for Sentry Ward. Redbot will get scouted. Nyx Assassin is dropping. It's already dead. The wall will be there on two. Vacuum to follow. Arrow will not do anything in this team fight. Earth Spirit will likely be the trade, assuming Koga's kill, and he will. But again, it's currently a 4v4 with Beater dead. Radiant. Brightside mentioned the fight was going to be good for the Radiant, and they're certainly winning it so far. Murano will TP away. That TP will not work. There's a 3-for-1 team fight win and a Roshan.
It's just that's great positioning from the Nyx there. Like it doesn't matter if the Nyx gets gone on. Even if you die without getting your spells off, your team is gonna absolutely clean house in that
all
location.
that matters is that Tombstone gets off in the fight, and that like Darkseer gets to like cast spells, like cast Wall, cast Surge, like Okay, so alright, like if Radiant is really good here though, I think that they'll actually just try to go high.
So Nyx dies, by the way, in the river. Roshan's bottom. You're saying, Jim?
If Radiant feels confident in their play, like they should just actually go for a tier 3 right now, like because their strength, like it's a 2k gold lead, but in reality it's like a 10k gold lead, like because once they have this pipe, like the damage on Dire is so bad. It'll be they're gonna
have everything they need. They're gonna have mech, pipe, solar, B-fly on the Medusa. I feel like there's really nothing else you need.
Yeah.
You need, right? You're pretty much ready to go.
Yeah.
Alright, ball in by Cole. Finds Han Trash once again. The arrow will get dodged. Good balling away by Cole. Last hit will actually bring down the Earth Spirit. There was both a Medusa and a Storm Man on the way. Yeah, both the Storm overloaded and the Medusa right click are both in the way there, and that was enough.
I was really rooting for Dire, but I think that Radiant realizes they can just push. We'll see if they commit for it.
Oh, ball. Oh, good. Moonlight Shadows, enough.
I'm gonna guess that the Radiant can feel like they can literally just group up here. So we'll see what the Dire have got up in on their sleeves here. I think Redbot might just die.
No, they don't have detection. If Redbot ulties. Oh.
And Redbot will use Vendetta, barely surviving. Meanwhile, you see a trade of towers, a tier 2 for a tier 1, but Radiant are going for the forbidden tech.
Undying Tormentor is the Undying Shard is really nice here.
Yeah, I mean, so is Nyx Shard actually. Both their support shards are really good.
I mean, Undying Shard is just like top 3 in the game, you know.
Wait, really?
I don't know about that.
Where?
I think so.
I think in games where you can like break like combos with it, it's maybe like OP, but like there's a lot of OP shards to Brightside. I don't know.
I'd say this one is pretty well up there. I think giving a hero that his only weakness is he doesn't really have a save is rather.
Yeah, but it's like this. It's a bit of a weird save we can acknowledge, right?
I mean,
it's not like I don't know. Let me think of OP shards. I think Shadow Demon Shard is insane.
Oh, poor
Mirana looks dead. Yeah.
Radiant needs to actually just go like I think Radiant should just go high ground. Like
hopefully they just go up mid here, like or go bottom. Maybe they're cleaning their lanes up, which is fine, but You're.
They are
oh,
stacked as
They're gonna
5
get.
right now.
They're gonna get their mid lane cut. They don't have anybody back here.
This is what Dire needs to do though. Like Dire seems to have recognized that,
Wait.
like, okay guys, like we got to become little rats. Little
Why
rats
doesn't
in the
Bat have
night.
Napalm skilled? Bat just skilled Napalm at minute 22.
No, no, it's not that weird, Badger. Because
Support
like
on
it's
support bet.
Yeah, and they basically nerfed Napalm and
Oh,
they made
they're
Flame
gonna
Break.
chase, dude. Oh no.
This is not what we want to see from.
They had a wave. They had a wave at the tier 3 bottom too. I feel they could have just gone and hit it.
And if you get those kills, you can at least say we got the kills. But both Templar, Assassin, and Batrider got away.
Like
And
you,
if you get the
it's
kills,
not-
it's not worth it. Like,
But now it's even less worth it. Meanwhile, mid lane ball in by Cold. Beater rolled up in time and got the ulti off in this case. Mel used on Redbot. Redbot Carapace in time. The Impale was there on Templar Assassin. Destiny's running out of Refraction Shards.
it's so
Arrow
dead.
will hit on Cole, but will not save Templar in this case. Trash rolls away. General Saddam has been vacuumed. And Vortex. He's got one leap. He'll try to get away with it, but the... Oh, the Earth Spirit! Good
His
save
max.
with the Aghanim Scepter. Never mind. I was
His
going to say
max.
Morana's dead, but good save by Trash.
This is what they're playing for: is the Ags kickback.
based.
Yeah, I mean it's
Guys,
fine. The
go
Radiant,
push.
the Radiant can just clean the map up, but like, they could literally just end the game right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's
They
alright
don't-
though. It happens. It's life. I don't really think this Crimson is that good by Hobbs. I think they should have just made the Greaves and then bought like a Halberd or bought like
Halberd
know,
would have been
a
really
a
nice.
blink. Get their shard. I think their shard is actually really good against TA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Shard is good. I think I think there's a lot of items that would have worked. I think you could have disassembled your arcanes into Octarine if you wanted to.
Oh, true. Yeah, I mean all these would have been good.
Yeah. It doesn't. I don't know if
Hypothetically,
I
you
don't
have
know if
enough
it's actually
refraction
gonna
rate,
matter.
but-
Like you've got Crimson now for this push. Like I feel like you're fine.
Yeah. It's just not like it's totally fine. It's just not. I think they had like the totally right idea in the items. They could have just been perfect if had they was something slightly different. It's not. It
Now
doesn't
that
really
the Dire,
matter.
now that the Radiant are here, the Dire are going to realize they have zero solutions to what's going on.
I mean, Edith expires in 17 seconds. Call balls forward for General Saddam. Back him into Impale. Will hit onto Trash. Morana got away on that one, but her Spirit was not so lucky. Again, we have Immortality for 8 more seconds for Cole. If they can time it out perfectly,
They lost their wave.
yeah, got no wave. Wall will be there on only Destiny. Cole is balling in with the Aegis regen. Absolute
Okay.
crazy play from Cole there.
Got canceled by something.
Something. I have no idea what canceled it, but regardless. Radiant disengaged. So you know what? We've won the team fight. We've won some towers. We'll get a Batrider kill on the way out just for fun. And then we'll go back in again. Never mind. They have a wave now that can re-engage.
They still have pipe. Like
They haven't used
just-
anything.
Yeah. Like they might have used like their.
There
walls,
comes
but they
Beater,
don't
but
really
in
do
comes Cole. Beater is stunning a lot of heroes right now, but Cole has found Trash. Trash is incredibly low. The roll has been blocked. Beater is stoned up as well. Trash dead. Beater dead. 3 down. None have buyback. General Saddam's trying to leap away, but Destiny links away as well. Morana has been caught. No leaps all remaining. It's only Destiny right outside his fountain. Harry O'Brien has respawned into the game, but again, you are running out of everything. You are simply running out of everything right now. You're running out of base, you're running out of heroes, you are running out of time.
Their casters are running out of brain cells.
I'm really sad that the team with the jungler didn't win though.
I don't think we're that surprised.
I'm not
but
really
yeah.
sad. I feel like all my logic says that should not happen. So I'm kind of glad it didn't. But also, I feel like the jungle TA had merit, but I feel like
Lasso
they
on
actually
Red
just
Bot.
played
It could
bad,
be the
too.
last salvo coming in for the Dire. Yeah, Destiny gets absolutely crumpled there, and there's some tips.
Like
There's
I
some
feel
tips.
like this TA tech works in a
What?
maybe a better TA game.
What is going on in the all chat right now?
I don't know.
Got a wall on 2, ball in by Cole. Vortex will be there onto the Batrider. Batrider has been brought down by Cole. He's wicked sick. It's a
Got
buyback
a
from
regen
Destiny,
running?
but
I personally actually know no one on Dire. I've heard of the Destiny person before, but I have no clue who they are.
I've had
This-
like,
wait,
minimal.
to the fountain, Mattior. He's in the fountain. Can they finally kill him? They will. They've done something. This is the comeback time. Maybe not,
How
actually.
tilted are you right now if you're Mattior, Jim?
I don't know. I at this point I'd be like, what do I do? Buy a BKB? Buy Lincolns? I don't know, man. That's
I would
like,
no. I would just be so like.
Wait a
over
minute,
this
we're
game.
still hunting. Cole's entirely out of mana. If they kill the Storm here, that's a lot of money. Good impale from Redbot, but in comes the Templar Assassin Surge.
gotta get through
We'll get
all of the
Storm away for a
auras.
little bit. Cole's juking to the northeast Dire. Seemed to not
Yeah.
expect it. He teepees away. He'll all chat with the voice lines on Storm as Hobbs jukes away from Herobrine. Darkseer is out of everything. Very few cooldowns, very little HP and mana, but the TP will be there in time.
Surge, all the auras are so OP this game, man.
yeah.
They actually have like no reliable lockdown. It's all Earth Spirit.
That's what I
And-
was saying with Dyer's draft. Okay. You
Jim,
got
I
all
did not
two minutes to go check.
disagree. I did not
Okay.
disagree. That was before they put the bat support.
To be fair, if they put the backcore, all they would have is then Blink Lasso, which would have been better. It would be better. I agree with you. It would have been better. I'm just saying they still
They
would have had
would've
problems.
You know, you get Octarine with the 15, and then maybe you can cook. I don't know. They also just have this like Mirana, who they gave like a solo lane to, who's been an actual useless hero. I feel like.
The problem was that they just started team fighting Radiant, and like they had, like they need to build up a really big gold lead, and then they need to still be splitting off. Like Radiant's team, has I know they have a strong.
Trash is actually not dying right now. This is impressive moves from Earth Spirit.
Yeah.
Kyle could learn a thing or two from this guy. What the hell?
I know that Radiant has like Storm and Nyx and they like for pickoffs, but in reality, like Radiant like needs the game to devolve into team fighting because they have an Undying, a Darkseer, and a Medusa. 3 heroes that do nothing outside of team fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they have 3 heroes that like farm, and then they say, guys, we're gonna go team fight. Like, yeah.
I think you would just buy a Lincoln's if you were that worried about it on Medusa, surely. About the kick this game.
Yep, you go Lincoln's BKB. That's the new build. The new meta.
He's gonna go dataless. We're gonna wait for next Roche, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, it just respawned.
It's up, it's
Go
up, it's up.
Roche. Go Roche. Vex is on. It. Nice job,
the
Vex there.
Undying sees it. Yeah, good stuff.
I do want
Nice itemization from the Undying this game, by the way.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Maybe could have used a 4-staff, but otherwise.
I was gonna
10
say,
out of
I was
10.
gonna say maybe you go 4-staff and then the halberd, but I think this is even this is fine because all of Dyer's net worth is on TA, and like even
Yeah.
using it on Mirana is pretty good. So
It's really hard for him to die.
yeah, I'm having some stomach pain. I need to eat.
Well,
Don't
it
die
will
on
be
me,
easy
Jim.
some cheese. That should
Do
be
you just
enough.
want to cast the? Oh well, no, I need to get in the lobby for next game. All right. After I get in the lobby for next game, I'm gonna go AFK and get some food.
Okay.
This is Aegis and Cheese. Cheese to Storm, I'm sure.
Maybe, yeah, probably Aegis to Medusa, cheese to Storm, but
There's
And
no
that
reason to
is-
not give it to Medusa in this scenario.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, Radiant playing pretty well this game. I feel like they've had like there were some points in the game where I feel like they weren't really using their heroes as they should be, but they've spent a lot of this game using their heroes like as they should be. You know what I mean?
I think there was just that period of confusion where you just don't know what to be doing
Yeah.
because of what happened in the first with the jungle sitch.
Yeah. This TA needs it. Like this is not an OBKB TA game, dude. Like
Dude, this is not a good TA game.
it's not. But like I'm just saying, like even if it like regardless if it's a good TA game or not,
well, it's time for the last defense. Lasso's there.
They're gonna
onto
kick him
Medusa.
in the
Medusa is
face.
once again
Overfield,
going to be into the fountain all the way
Holy
in.
cow!
Mattior is going to die twice in the
Holy
fountain, perhaps,
shit.
unless Radiant can save him.
Dude, he is
Buy Blink
so
Dagger, buy
dead.
Blink Dagger, buy Blink Dagger,
He did not buy. He bought a Ghost Scepter.
Oh!
Not quite a Blink Dagger, but he still kicked even deeper into the fountain. He's stone casing, but he's just so dead. In comes Cole all the way to the fountain. There's no way. They got him out of the fountain. They actually got him out of the fountain. It's a miracle. Oh, Mirana buys
that
back.
was
Templar
insanely
Assassin
well played by
dead.
Mattior and his team. Like Dyer played amazingly. Like
That was as good as you can get, like
Yeah.
with keeping the Medusa into the fountain.
That's a pretty cool anti-Medusa plan if you think about it.
yeah.
Just bring her all
Was
the way
that
to your
the plan the whole time? Gotta wonder.
No, I thought that was.
Mattior's
No,
stocks
they
are rising
picked
right
they
now.
picked the Earth Spirit and the Bat before Medusa, right?
Oh, true.
Oh,
Right?
Jim, you're too smart. You know, you're right,
Yeah.
Jim. You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, they did it as a duo, right? So they knew the combat, like they knew they could drag a hero to their whole base the whole time.
True.
That would have been incredibly based if that worked.
Here we go once again. Now it's the
Radiant
official
actually like
last fight.
reacted to it
Vacuum.
so well though. Like Matier with the Ghost Scepter, the Storm giving them the cheese, like everything was really good there.
Yeah, even he could have been in the fountain for probably a couple more seconds with the cheese. Maybe he should have stayed in there, you know, test his limits.
True.
And the Dire do not want to call it.
I feel like it seems like there's some beef between these two teams. It seems. I don't know.
Apparently there is. I had no idea there was this beef. Good stun there on the Earth
Is
Spirit.
there-
Not
is there
that
all
changed
chat?
all that much.
No,
there was
there's
some
been a
chat.
little bit.
There
There's
was
been,
some
like,
by Hobbs all chatted. Someone on the enemy team.
Alright, there's GG now. There's the GG call. We're at the game number 2.
I forgot it's Lads BO2 or BO3.
Best of
group
two, Andy. We're
stage
safe.
BO2.
We're safe.
We're safe.
We're safe.
I want to see this guy. Actually, I don't want to see jungle because it didn't work. But if it had worked, I would have wanted to watch him jungle again.
I want them to try it again and just. I want it
Do you
again.
think like it was the right hero? I just need to try again, or was like, is there a better jungler they could pick?
Well, I think that like overall they're like it was not the right game for TA, and it was there were a lot of problems in that one.
but
you
it was
know?
the right game for TH. It's a jungle, right?
Like I want to see a jungling team win. That's all I have to say.
You want to share the lobby, Betcher?
It's in the post game chat.
I'm gonna get a snack. Andy, you wanna come with?
Yeah, I don't see it in the post chat.
I need to
one more
eat.
time.
What are you gonna get?
We don't know. Like nothing.
No, I have an idea, Andy. We're gonna invite you to my party.
If you go to oh, there it is. All right. I'll
There
be
we
right.
go. I do want to point out though, I'm looking at the graph, right? The green, it seems like the moment the game recognized, the green line's a little bit misleading because there's a little bit of a glitch in the post game screen, but in the middle of the game, like minute 2, when it recognized, oh, Templar Assassin jungling, win probability shoots up for Radiance.
Dude, like 8 minutes when the game like realized what was going.
Like, literally, I think it's like it was only minute 2 that recognized it because the graph here, there's a glitch. If you look at it in game, it starts at that flat line doesn't even exist. It starts at like minute 2. It starts spiking for Radiance. So it's almost more dramatic than what the game indicates.
Net worth at 10 minutes is just so strange to look at. You just have 3 heroes and then 4 pretty close to each other for the die. Like I feel like that's not something you ever see.
You normally don't see it like that. Maybe you'll see like a 4 get a bunch of kills. They'll be 7th in net worth, having a good game.
This
but...
Mirana was just attempting to be another core.
I was gonna say if TA wasn't jungling, that's pretty normal. It's like, oh, okay, Earth Spirit, they popping off mid lane, TA carry, Pangolier off. Oh, okay, that's pretty normal. Nope, it's TA jungle. We'll say this is definitely one of the more wild games in Lads history. Just from the absolute onset to about 3/4 of the way through the game. Pretty wild game.
Fucking wild stuff. Welcome back to Lads. Did you miss it?
This is what happens when I'm not playing, you know. When I'm not playing, I'm back to casting. This is what I get. We're getting some G's in the chat. We're headed to game 2. We do need the Dire team to tag their team though. I'm sure Maddie is gonna notice that, right? I don't need to say anything, do I? There we go. Maddie knows.
Say what? Oh, sub team.
There are very few captains I can trust to do things correctly, and Mattior is one of them.
I haven't even made my team yet in the client.
I don't think I have either. I'm not sure who's making it for my team, if it's me or Logical, but
Need to find a team picture still. Let's go see what Google has to offer.
just get Corey from Corey in the House. Put him as your PFP.
It's gotta be Chumbucker related, Badger.
Oh, I mean, you just do plank. Who's
Yeah,
the
but
computer? Just put the computer Karen as your banner.
Yeah, but that doesn't fit the team name. It's
Oh,
team name
wait,
is Chumbucket Rejects.
How the
Yeah.
fuck? How do you get rejected from the chum bucket?
That's, I mean,
Oh, you remember that episode of SpongeBob where Plankton's extended family comes? You're one of them like yokel Planktons. Those are rejects.
my God. How do you remember that episode?
I know. For me, I got a picture for you just to just get one of these pictures. There, this is the right one. I'm putting it in our group chat right now. Yeah, get one of those guys. Make that your those are chump bucket rejects.
Dude, it's got to be the middle one, right? Or the one with the.
That's up for you team to decide, but there's material here.
All right, copy paste. Who is who in this picture? Rusi is the old decrepit one.
How old is Rusi, anyways?
Yours is like the same age as me.
Oh no.
But I will literally just slander him at every opportunity. That's our relationship.
Not either. Game number 1 is over, but the question is, do the Whompadillas Wizards run another game of Destiny in the Jungle?
Dude, this team definitely seems like the team to just have other stuff still cooking up. You know, like.
I hope for our sake, we don't have to say what is going on as many times game 2 as we did game 1. Twitch chat was like roasting me for that one.
Dude, like Royal Star was like commending this jungle TA tech. Like that was not good.
But it was memorable.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But Cole was like, good stuff. Could not disagree more.
I gotta think about it, right? This is sabotage by other teams in the group. We just paid Destiny to play jungle TA, so this team would explore jungle tech, and it would sabotage their season.
My God. At least they banned Undying. So now they have to play something else as the 5. That hero is just so low skill.
There's plenty of other Undying type of heroes that are not called Undying. Just chuck on in there, or alternatively, just throw in the
I mean,
strongest
there
leaders and
are
soldiers.
there are alternatives, but none of them are as good. Like they're all like wannabes, you know?
There's always Tram Protector.
I'd argue that's also a wannabe Undying.
Undying's banned. At this point, he's not wannabe. He's B.
Yeah, but like he does everything just like strictly worse. Is the point?
Hit me up on Undying can heal towers.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm
got me.
defending the honor of my hero.
You got me. Everything else, though, yeah. The one unique mechanic that a trade protector has.
Tree can cancel TPs and channels. Undying cannot do
cancel
that.
TPs in channels.
You can cancel TPs, you can cancel channels, you have overgrowth, and then you buy a shard and you can cancel things twice.
Oh.
It's 2 things that Undying can't do.
Dude, why did they ban Huskar Brewmaster? Like there's so many questions in my head.
Dude, Madior is a big scouter. Madior, I 100% guarantee you, Madior checked out the Dota buffs, said they have some Huskar Degenerate, they have some Brewmaster Spammer. I'm gonna ban this hero, I'm gonna ban that hero. He is a big scouter, so he knows something that we don't know.
You're just like accepting that the enemies are gonna get very meta heroes though. Like in my head, like I feel like I would rather play versus Brewmaster.
And that's fine though, because think about it, right? Sure, you're giving the enemy meta heroes, but because there's less bans of meta heroes, you're also getting meta heroes. Like sure, they get techies, but you get
Dire
bad wins.
now gets Medusa, man.
Like,
Like
if you think you're better than the enemy team, then you're fine playing them on the meta.
shouldn't it be Weenie Hut Junior rejects? I didn't know the name of the groups when I changed the name.
10 seconds remaining.
What can you do?
I just wanted it to be SpongeBob related because I don't know. Seemed fitting.
It is fitting. Yeah, but don't let Sev get you down.
Yeah, fuck you, Sev.
That guy's a RuneScape player, not even a Dota
This
player.
God, this guy. Some people. So they go bat wind. I'm sure if the Dire are tryharding, they pick Medusa right here, but
At that point, you just like go diffuse the Windrunner or something. It's Timber.
oh, okay.
Okay.
No, that is also a tryhard pick. So we're good.
It's a good day to play Universal Soldiers. It really is.
Kind of curious what the flexibility for this Timbersaw is for the Dire, because there's definitely a world where this is carry wind, and I've seen carry wind be one of the few heroes that can actually deal with the Timbersaw offline. So like this wind could be 2-3, this timber could be 2, or this wind could be 1-2, and the timber could be 2-3. So like the wind versus timber matchup could happen regardless of where you're going.
I think Madior likes to play Carry Wind as well, so I would not be that shocked if it's Carry Wind this game.
I mean, I'm sure they picked it early because they have the flex potential. They do have second pick, so it's nice to have that nice and early. Bat Riders also, I'm sure, flexible.
I am excited though seeing Morphling Slark banned out. I am sick of seeing Morphling Slark games.
You see a lot of Slark games? I feel like I don't see that hero that much.
I feel like he's not that popular, but he keeps ending up in my games. So I'm sick
Oh,
of seeing him.
so you're just cursed, is what you're telling me.
It's like games I'm playing in, there's Slark. Games I'm casting, there's Slark. Slark just manages to show up from like the depths of prison. Like, all right, I broke out. I got
that
90
is, that is
90 minutes
literally
of playing
that is
Badger.
his lore Badger. So you're.
And then Morphling, of course, is just a top tier hero, and I think everyone's sick of Morphling at this point. There's Morphling players and people who are sick of Morphling at this point.
I'm absolutely sick of Morphling. Don't you worry. Even Morphling players are sick of him.
I don't know. I speak with Andy. I speak with Rojo. They spam that hero. They are not sick of Morphling yet. If Andy were actually, where is Andy? I know why Jim's gone. But why is Andy gone?
I think they both were getting a snack together.
I guess that's the case, but I thought it'd be only Jim going.
Francis Flea is in your chat. Can I play? What's happening?
This is a 6.5k average league.
I'm gonna
Mr.
go with
Francis
a
Lee.
hard no on that, man. But yeah, you can try. Wait, aren't they in the middle of a series right now?
There's no way.
Dude, no, I'm sure they're playing. Wildcard and the Cut are playing right now. Oh, they're in between games.
It's all between DPC games. It's like, all right, should we like go over what happened between games, get some water, stretch, take a walk? Nah, open up the Badger Twitch chat.
See what Badger's got cooking over here.
Prep your minds of Dota here. Actually, I got some prep your minds on me. I mean, I got DPC player, I got DPC coach, I got some gamers analyzing my games today.
You go for Nyx again. Don't hate it. I think it's. I was not like thrilled at how Redbot played that game. Like it was like fine. I feel like that what happened in that game happens with or without the Nyx's performance. So it's good in theory versus Timber. Gives you a nice setup out of the Vendetta. You can always pretty much get the E off of Timber spells. Gives you lots of cancels for the Timber chain. Problem is always this hero's laning. Holy. Dude, let's go. They picked Bane, Badger. Let's fucking go.
This Bane hero, I think it's a hard game to play Bane, though. I think playing the hero into Nyx Wind Bat is going to be very difficult.
I mean, I think Bane's a difficult hero. Yeah, I do think the hero has a lot of merit for being universal, plus his laning. So you buy stats with blood grenades, and he's kind of just back to being like a super dominant laner in a lot of ways. So there is that. I think it's also really nice against Wind and Bat. Grip kind of owns both those heroes.
Yo, this Axe hero is just on the rise right now, right? Like Axe stocks are rising rapidly currently, correct?
So this is offlane Axe with the techies. It's a fine lane. They're just gonna MK or whoa.
Okay, that's
Okay.
so it's going to be unless
Hobbs tied, baby.
it's either support bat or mid bat in that case. If I had to guess, does Vexer play 5 bat?
I hope it is 5 bat
10 seconds
for
remaining.
the draft's sake, because I feel like you just want to give Cole.
Radiant team ban.
I mean, you should give Cole the last say, I guess is what I should be saying. Like, I hope it hasn't been predetermined.
It's one of those situations where, again, hopefully if Dire did their prep, they'll know how flexible this bat can be. We did not do our prep, so we don't know, but
Timber and Axe is very interesting. I think both those heroes are weird into core wind. So like you definitely want this to be a core wind, which it looks like it's going to be. I think the Radiant really need a hero they can group up around though. Like Tide is like the enabler.
Oh, this is perfect. The draft
you
hasn't
need-
started.
You need the hero that's enabled though. Does that make sense?
yeah, it does make sense. Welcome back, Jim. Welcome back.
Sorry, guys. I needed to make food, and we didn't have anything I could just eat. Like, I needed to actually. I'm sorry, guys. I'm back though.
What'd you make?
Some pasta and some eggs.
Pretty basic. Can't go wrong.
Dire
Yeah.
team ban.
I mean,
Um,
Jim and
Some
Andy are definitely pasta and eggs enjoyers.
The Dire have some very good heroes on their side this time.
Yeah. I didn't have enough time to cook up any bacon or ham or anything, so I can't call it fake carbonara, but
Wait a minute. Gregory.
Yeah,
Consider
what's
the
up?
following.
Remaining.
This is Bane jungle, Timbersaw support, Axe mid. Like we don't they're not.
I mean, you can like in some very like perverted way, you can wrap your head around jungle TA. You can't really. I can't find the route with the other ones.
Wait, what about Jungle Axe? What about Jungle
It
Axe?
could be yeah, jungle. I mean, dude, but jungle axe is just strictly harder, right? With the change.
Well, you get guaranteed spins now, right? So maybe it's for certain camps, at least you could definitely have something going.
You got to get really lucky on your medium camp spawn.
Jungle Axe sucks. I hope it's not Jungle Axe.
Yeah, I would rather it be like I don't even know.
I'd rather they last pick a jungler now. I don't know
like
who.
last pick Legion. It would be a really nice Legion game for them.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good.
30 seconds remaining.
I'm looking at both teams. So far I like Radiant's draft more. That Dire's draft is not bad though, actually.
You like the rated? I think this Bane pick is really nice.
Well, here's the thing: is that I like.
I'm also biased and just
I'm
want
a
to see
little
Bane,
worried.
so
No, I think this Bane pick is pretty good, but I'm kind of like, I think Tide will get a pipe, and only Timbersaw will do anything to him. If that makes sense.
Team pick.
yeah, I
Congrats.
just don't think the Radiant have the big boy hero that like. I don't feel like the Tide being unkillable doesn't matter when he gets that timing right now.
I don't know.
Like they need, like maybe if they pick
10
like
seconds.
maybe I'm just underestimating Carry
I'm
Win.
just not really seeing what the Axe does this game. Like, it's not very good against any of Radiant's
Yeah,
heroes.
I do agree with that. It does enable the techies though.
Yeah, but there's so many better heroes to do that. In my like, imagine if that was an LC instead. If that Axe was an LC, I'd be on board with you. But
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And they pick Jug. I don't think Tide really cares about the
No,
Jug
he
lane too
doesn't.
much at all. So I feel like Hobbs is just gonna kind of have a free lane. Another game where they didn't want to go. I guess MK into Bat's weird, but I feel like there was better lane matchups that they could have chosen.
Hmm.
So they get.
oh, I hope they're moving this Batrider to mid and they're picking a support.
You want it to be mid right now? Yeah, I can see that.
It's one of the only things that's good in the Timbersaw mid, like from the mid roll.
Oh my god, they picked TA themselves.
Jungle TA again.
It's 5 bat. Okay.
No, it's mid TA.
5 bet into Axe though is gonna be nice, right? It's gonna be
Yeah, yeah.
offlane Axe. I do think that this is a really nice carry win game. Like they have you have 3 heroes that are super susceptible to just getting focus fired down in a fight. 3 cores, I should say.
Yeet.
Dude, you missed it earlier, Jim. Francis Lee, between DPC games, was visiting our Twitch chats.
Asking if there was any hot moms.
Ay,
Looks
ay.
like Wild Card won game 1 of that series, by the way. Which
Yeah.
isn't super surprising, but
Does that series matter?
Yeah, it
Yes.
does.
the
If-
winner of that series is Div 1 guaranteed.
And then the loser will go to
And the other teams play tiebreakers against C-Dub?
C-Dub
and
and
Ravens.
Ravens.
Gotcha.
Easy for Samuel Lee Anderson.
Beater was the mid last game, so it's definitely mid Timber. It's mid T. I feel like this is a really nice Timber game until the wind is ready, though. I don't think TA does anything to Timber. But then again, Cole also just kind of ran train on him mid last game, so it might just happen again.
Yeah.
We shall see. If you are just joining us, welcome to game number 2 of Royal Star versus the Whompadillas Wizards. My name's Badger. I'm once again joined by Brightside Jim and eventually Andy Bendy. And hopefully we'll be in for a good game 2, maybe more standard game 2 than game 1. So,
The
So,
Fiend
yeah.
does not have a blood grenade. I am very upset.
what can you do?
Why does he have 3 branches? Just sell one and buy a blood grenade, man.
Or alternatively sell the tangos and then send them out with courier later. With your bounty money, personal money.
I would rather I'd rather the opposite. Because the level 1 couriers are so slow, man. But either way,
30 seconds to battle.
they're gonna smoke probably into the other jungle, I would imagine.
Appears to be the case. I mean, Techie's
The-
leading the way right now.
Both sides have decent level 1. I don't think either side has like crazy level 1. I'd say the Dyer's is slightly better, maybe.
It's a perfect
I think Dyer's is a
wraparound,
little better,
actually.
but they can always get Nyx impaled and then get pwned that way.
Impale has been skilled, battle hungry, used on Redbot. The mind will
Oh,
be there.
Redbot might
Redbot
just be dead
is in
instead.
danger, but it's a 3-man impale. Blood Grenade slows
Ooh.
and Nyx is still running. The Flame Break will knock away the Dyer. Redbot's
He
still
lost-
running.
he pre-skilled the Nightmare. This is really good if they get out.
Yeah, Nightmare, unfortunately, very tiny cast range. Nyx
That
gets
is
away.
Totally useless level 1 spell aside from that.
Yeah,
Aside from yep.
incredibly useless level 1. What?
Did you
What?
spend a Nightmare to... Okay.
Get fucked, kid!
That's...
Miles.
He lost 0 creeps for that.
Ay, ay, ay.
If you're gonna do that, skill and feeble, man.
I think he was trying to make the best out of a bad situation. Like, alright, I've got Nightmare skilled. I'm already mid lane. Let's go Nightmare TA. I
I will
like
say in the
idea.
top lane, I think Tide will be like once Tide hits level 3 and gets like boots, like Tide will be fine. But they actually can kill Redbot a lot, and also before Tide gets a few levels in boots, he is definitely very killable for Dyer's heroes.
This Techie hero is capable of winning any lane. That much is for certain.
Based.
Also, it looks like Beater is going to get his ass kicked again here just after watching these first few levels.
First blood, bottom lane power shot used by Mattior, General Saddam. One more hit will do the job. The
Got
Flame
him.
Break gets the first blood. Vexair securing it.
Yeah, this is the snowball effect of going Nightmare level 1.
It's one of those, again, he was winning the trades with Bat in the 1v1, and then Matty was like, wait a minute, I can skill wind run and get there. He got there in the 2v1, it's a free kill.
That's the other...
Beater is having a tough time, by the way, guys.
Yeah, Matty. Yeah, Cole is literally kicking his ass right now. I've been trying to keep tabs on it. I think he might just be dead. Okay, not quite.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I had a reference ready to go if Cole got that kill, but alas, you'll have to wait.
No
until-
jungling today, guys.
No jungling.
Okay.
For now, this Timber might be there soon.
Okay. Okay.
So he's got level 2 reactive. He just has to get. He needs to stabilize his HP, and then he'll be good.
He's attempting it right now, but again, Cole recognizes that. Says, you know what? I'm not going to let you stabilize for free.
Yeah.
You want to try to stabilize? I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit creeps. I'm going to go in with a meld, again, forcing you away from the creep wave, meaning that you can't stabilize.
He brings out a bottle, which is fine. I feel like, honestly, I may have brought out a salve. Like, that's the only thing he needs to do at this point is get to above average HP, which I guess bottle can do that.
Yeah, one little step at a time. Get the bottle charge. Get the water in.
Cole is not going bottle, which I don't like. I think mid TA should buy bottle.
Think so?
Yeah. I think most of the good mid TAs I see do buy it. Like, and because like you can store with power runes, which is OP, and also you usually spam your spells a lot more. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I see what you mean.
Also, a stick would have been really good against Timbersaw. I mean, Cole's playing the lane really well, but I think his itemization is not optimal for punishing the guy. Also, just going boots first item would have also been valid, like, or second item to chase the guy.
I think he did as well as he could early, and I feel like now he's gonna start feeling the itemization coming up here soon because he's just gonna want to spam the wave in, like refraction, shove wave. He's not really gonna be able to ignore the timber right now.
He's trying, but alas, Peter has a lot of armor now, so...
The timber is just gonna get to level 5, and he's gonna be unkillable here.
Yeah.
May I ask the idea that if you
backing,
Ooh.
you got the small camp.
Meanwhile, they're going in on Matteo. Matteo is playing Windrunner. Maybe the idea with the build on Cole is you get the early treads to go jungle with. I'm not sure if it's.
I mean, you don't
optimal
need
than bottle,
like
but-
this is a good lane for the hero. You don't like need.
I feel like
Oh, he's going for the kill. He got it. He got the kill.
Well, none of that matters now. So.
What were you saying about Wind Range, Randy?
Her lane is going really poorly. Axes here usually want to win on like the first like couple levels.
I think Wind is one of the best heroes in theory against these axe tied heroes, though.
I think it's good in the game, but I think like her lane like.
I think this Wind hero's laning is really ridiculous if you're comfortable.
Yeah, I think you would want to win in the lane because now I feel like she won't be able to do anything to Axe until she gets to the javelin and it's like.
I think ideally you just get the javelin.
Last off top lane used on Hobbs. Hobbs is dropping. Stick has been used, but again, with the raindrop and the stick, you simply cannot kill Titaner. Meanwhile, we see Redbot losing a battle against the courier. The courier will get away.
Yeah, Beater's just having a really hard time keeping his stacks up. Like he went for these boots. He has level 2 Whirling Death. What the hell?
Or the bottom lane, Nightmare has been used, but it's been a miscoordination there. That messed up initiation on Vexer. As a result, Vexer survives. General Saddam does not. Han trashes on the Rumbler. Redbot arrives with the gank. And that'll be a dead axe eventually. Blood Grenade hits.
He's got Vanguard.
Is he tanky enough? Maybe he is tanky enough. He'll turn in. The call is not onto Batrider. Nyx will go under the tower. Mattior has no spells. Redbot has spells on cooldown. Axe gets away.
Does have Vanguard, so he is unkillable.
Yep.
So
Beater brings out a sentry. I can't take my eyes off this mid lane, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, Coles is going in again. Peter is
dead.
just dead. I mean, he wasn't in range of Timber Chain. He just ended up dying.
Ooh,
Do you have chain to that tree right there, actually, or no?
Level 1 Timber Chain is really short.
I mean, if you like juke this direction rather than that direction, if you could have like chain there, maybe in lives. I don't know.
I don't know,
maybe.
But Timber should have 3 points in E.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Also, he should have like he should have brought himself a sentry instead of like.
He did. Look at where he placed it.
Oh, fucking weird. Well, I think he placed it like as he died, like because I don't think he saw the first trap that was up. Wasn't the first trap there for a while? Am I crazy?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but that sentry's been there for almost a full minute now.
Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I might be crazy. I thought he was on like a long trap.
This part of the game is weird though, I will say, for the Wind. So like the axe is gonna start cutting, and the Wind is not the most comfortable hero at just tanking the wave under tower.
Yeah, I mean, like they took a lot of damage there, right? It was not.
It's Wisdom Rune time. There's a Nightmare active, and as a result, Bane will secure the Wisdom Rune. Though on the other side, Vexer gets it over Herobrine.
I think Redbot's dead.
We shall see. Nyx is quite tanky. Bane is out of spells.
These raindrops. Oh, he's got a stun. Never mind. Raindrops don't matter in this scenario because Brain Sap is pure. I don't know why he's not using anything.
Oh no!
Wait, was that planned?
Was it
No,
planned?
that had to be a miss.
Could not have been planned.
Yeah, she might have been planned. Either way, Rebot's still
He meant to
running away.
no, he meant to nightmare the Knicks. Still,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Oh, nice. Madiar did not get his salve canceled. That's really important.
Meanwhile,
of
mid
stuff
lane,
going on.
Cole's once again diving in a 1v2.
Cole has taken
Jesus.
the mid tower.
He took the mid tower, took the Techie's life. He's going in on Beater once again. Beater wants a counter kill. Beater's
He's got a
low, Cole's
14
low
wand on
again.
Cole. Yep. Oh my gosh.
Maybe they just didn't know this guy plays TA, because this is a pretty bad matchup for Timber, even if the Timber's playing right.
You think so? I feel like
Yeah, it is.
He just I feel like he just got royally outplayed.
Like he did, but like Timber can at best go even if the TA is good, because like if the TA like gets excuse me, if the TA gets a bunch of like side blade hits off you, you're fucked, and like you can't ever really trade back. And then if like it's just I think that it's pretty TA favored.
You can't break
yeah,
refraction until 6.
And you think is you don't have anywhere like the Timber chain. It's not like in the side lane where you can like kind of juke around the TA and get W. Like it's way worse in mid, and also you like can't really avoid like getting melded. Like at some point you're gonna get melded and hit just because I don't know.
That being said, this Jug is having a very good lane, so it's not like there's nothing. Like I feel like outside of the Timber lane, their side lanes went really well actually this game. Because the Axe is now just playing this efficiency game, which Win can't really match, and I feel like the top lane's a draw.
Well, we're going to see
I
a
guess
fight
it's more
bottom
than a
lane.
draw.
Nightmare's once again getting cycled. Dire have 4 bottom. Vexer's on the run. And never mind, no one dies.
The Timber's here because he probably doesn't feel like he has anywhere else he can be.
Yeah. Oh, poor Timber. Dire is pretty good at killing TA in the game though.
Dire is good at I agree. It's a really weird. It's about as tough of a Timber game as you can get.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Dire are going to attempt to kill on Batrider right now. But Matty returns to the focus area to bring down Harrow. Brian calls there at the Red Bot. Red Bot is somewhat injured, but the 2-man impale is fantastic. Eventually, the Brain Sap brings him down, but again, that'll be another turn in favor of the Radiant side. Roshan pops up. I'm not sure if it matters. Vexer's
I don't think
still
Madior
shooting.
saw him.
Interesting fight going on. Interesting fight.
Yeah, the problem is it feels like the Dire have to go bottom right now, but they have really weird heroes at reliably killing Wind right now.
I think what they need to do is get Bane
Mid lane
6 and
Cole
try to
might
cut.
actually. Oh no, he killed Beater first. Blast off's there on Cole. He's got refraction in 3. He needs to live this, and he does not.
Oh my god, Jug is so rich.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
money for Destiny.
Holy shit, Jug is farmed.
I was about to say like, oh, like they need to get the Bane level 6 and smoke to kill this guy, and then instead he's so deep on mid lane. Like, it might have taken them a lot, but it was more than worth it. Like for Dire. Like,
the Jug. Think of how good this TA's game has been. He's gotten like 3 solo kills, and the Jug is now the same net worth.
Techie's literally got more than a level from that, by the way. Like Techie's literally got like a level and a half from that. Like,
the only sad one right now is the Bane, who I think is just
speaking
dead.
of Bane, yeah. He's got the brain
Maybe
sack.
not.
He'll survive a little bit longer.
So he's gonna go the greedier route and go for the blade mail first on the axe. So it's better scaling, but less tempo.
Oh, poor
I like it
Bane.
against the Wind because otherwise Wind can just kill you.
I think TA also
I actually think
suffers.
It's a really good Bane game not in terms of like ulting Tide or something, but like Enfeeble actually seems really good against
Yeah.
Radiant. It's like a crazy good Enfeeble game.
Call on to Batrider gets blasted off and brought down in. Wait, there's no way he lives this, right? The Firefly. Yeah, there's no way.
I
You're
remember
saying?
talking to Duster about this Bane hero, and he said that you should try and go 4-2-2 now.
Yeah.
I think Enfeeble is your best spell because the cooldown goes to 7 seconds, duration 9.
To be
which is really good
fair,
at that.
I think that there are games where you want to go like 2-2-4 though, because like I think 4-2-2 is really good if you like if you don't need to be able to nightmare someone from as far away as possible, if that makes sense. Like In this game, they have an axe to be like catch, and they don't really need him to be a save hero. Like I think he could go 4-2-2 this game. You know what I mean?
I think
Um,
it's like a weird scenario because if you autopilot playing Bane right now, you just default max brain sap. But it feels really bad once you get. It's gonna start feeling really bad in about 4 to 5 minutes here.
Focus fire onto Axe. Shackle Lasso will be there as well. Dragging Axe all the way under the tower. Impale into Power Shot. Brings down Hontrash.
Remember
Bane
when
really
you
needs
couldn't?
the 6.
Remember when you couldn't cancel the focus fire? And you would just literally instantly kill yourself.
Oh yeah.
Good times. Pecky's managed to barely get away as well. Keeping to the top lane of all. Was that to the outpost?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
Nice movements from the Radiant. They come bottom with the Meteor Hammer, specifically Hobbs. Like he's just kind of going tower to tower right now. So this is what you like to see from Tidehunter, where he's just kind of forcing the issue with his hero.
Oh no, the Meteor Hammer on Bane. General Saddam down. Hontrash is running forward, but in this 2v4 sort of scenario, you don't want to be here. It's now a 3v4, but again, this is a hard fight to take with Cole arriving. So it's
Bane
Chug.
is not level
Ravage
6
will be
yet.
there, only on 2. Shackle on top there on Beater. Beater is, oh, he's right into Cole. Cole annihilates Beater. They head to Hontrash, who's knocked away with a flame break of X there. Down goes Hontrash. Double kill for Cole. I mean, I guess we're seeing a respawning Bane to the fight, but Bane might just die again.
Oh, he got the cancel though. I think he is dead again.
Is that worth it? That actually might have been worth it. Might have been worth his lifeline, ironically. Oh, Cole with the sideways off the deny hits, but yeah, eventually Redbot gets that kill with a Mind Flare.
This is the TA Tide factor right now. Like they're right in their sweet spot. There's just very little the Dire have in terms of resistance right
Oh
now.
my,
You know,
that
that
was really
great.
sad to watch.
No. Techies deserves this. If you pick Techies, you deserve this. You deserve to have better live.
Yeah, I've gotta say, the Dire saw this was a first phase wind, and they picked 3 cores that I think are bad into wind.
Yeah. I mean, the jug in the rest of the game looks okay, so I can pass that one, but the axe to me is the most bewildering one.
Yeah, I would agree. It seems like he just wanted to play Axe, like
Yeah.
for no reason at all.
Axe brings the axe.
Oh no, run!
Okay, Meld missed. That actually might delay the death. Hobbs is here, so is Redbot. Paul be there, but it's, oh no, it's being nightmared around right now. I'm just ashes on Redbot. Redbot
Wait,
will fall. Hobbs,
Hobbs
new
can
target
die here. Hobbs
Hobbs.
can die here.
It's half HP.
Yeah, he's dead.
Shane misses, but it will not matter. It's a dead Tide Hunter over to Cole. He'll turn that one into a 2-for-2 trade. It's currently a 1v3 Templar Assassin against 3. As a result, he'll disengage by the blink. I think Dire's fine with that one.
Like,
That's gotta be fine.
one thing is that like it's not a great Juggernaut 1v9 game, but it's actually not that bad of one. Like,
It's definitely doable.
if Juggernaut gets to like SNY like B-Fly Ags or like SNY Scotty Ags, like Jug could like put in some serious
Lasso
1v9
on
attempt
Beater.
here.
The Nightmare?
Oh
Did I kill him
dear.
or save him? Either way, he's dead.
Neither. He was dead either way. Didn't.
Bane's being gone on. Blood Grenade is there. Into the meld. One more kill
I
for
was
Cole.
so
9-1-4.
excited to see this Bane this game, man.
Meanwhile, solo kill by Maddie or in a 1v2. And the question mark. Where else are Mario and Maddie are all
like-
jetting.
Like, I think that this Blade Mail purchase was fine, but I think what they've done with it is not fine. Like, this guy, like, if you're going to, like, team, like, they just needed to use it to, like, farm and, like, control some space, but instead they just got ran over, and I don't know, everything is... Game's
Everything
looking
is
like
sad.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower
They have not used Gripped since they got level 6.
I mean, what they have going for them, though, is that their Jug can, like, their Jug, honestly, like, just needs someone to grip TA for him, or grip, like, Wind Ranger, and Jug will kill them really fast. Like, it's not, the game is not over for Dire. Like, it's really hard, but they have stuns, and they have a carry
in
with
comes
Beef
Cole with the tons of damage.
Problem is
Oh,
they need
no.
to stop dying. I don't know if that's gonna happen though.
Well, not
Probably
quite
not.
yet, because one more kill for Cole. He's up to 11. And again, Cole, I had him rated as my number 2 mid laner 2 seasons back. He's putting up certainly an argument for number 1 right now, the way he's playing.
I'm gonna reserve judgment until I see him in another series because I feel like I haven't seen Beater play before, but
I mean, he's played against good players before. Shackle into meter hammer onto Hontrash. Hontrash will fall, but he plays in a Chronicle
I
League.
mean,
There's some good players in Chronicle League.
the first lane, he like the Storm like destroyed the Pango in the first lane, which I think is way more of a 50-50 matchup than like winning against Timbersaw pretty hard as TA. I don't think it's like that like it's hard for like I think it was more the Timber messing up than the TA doing anything amazing. No flame, but they did crush the Pangolier game 1 like, so it's pretty strong showing.
Run
Here we go
techies.
again. Oh no. I mean, I guess he ensured the kill didn't go to Cole by doing that, but
Like they just
Yeah.
need like just any sort of space. Like get a ward up, sit on a ward. Like something.
Go smoke, like go to your jug, try to get a kill with him. I don't know.
Like I mean, yeah, your jug could get involved now that he has SNY. Maybe.
They have a nullified Keto. I do not like this.
I think you need like pure 1v9 items this game.
Yeah, like I think you need a B-fly honestly, otherwise you'll just die to TA.
got a
TP
full
back.
SNY.
That was not the TP back that.
That
we're
was
looking
not
for.
the TP. Bane has gotten about 200 experience in the last 6 minutes. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's hiding out, he's hiding. Not really hiding, he's more dying than
I think he's been dying out, yeah. They are gonna smoke with the jug. So this is, if this fight goes badly for Dire, it is over. This is it.
Well, it
If
is
they take
Hail
a
Mary time then. It's a bit of a wraparound. They're in the river though. They're not headed bottom.
Jug's hero is capable of stalling this game out for a while longer, but if they take a fight with him now and lose it, it's over. You're walking on a very fine line. If you even come back, they're kind of just losing their base.
Well, here we go. We're back to the base. Glyph used. Nightmare on to Hobbs. There was no blink forward to punch the Bane for that one this time around. So we're just sieging. We are simply
Yeah,
sieging.
does he have Grove Bow? No, he doesn't use Dragonlance.
Radiant's middle tower has
What do you need to 1v9, Jim?
On jug,
Yeah.
like a B-fly, a Scotty, and an Ags, I think.
And then
I don't know,
you
something
get your
like that.
shard, ideally.
Yeah. The shard isn't
He's
quite
queuing
as
up-
good anymore, so you can
He's
get.
queuing up a
later.
nullifier. What do you think about that?
I think that's really bad.
I think that that's something he's buying way later because it's only for Wind Ranger. But like honestly, the TA is your problem, not the wind.
That was the most free tormentor I've seen in my entire life.
PA is the best Tormentor taker in the game.
I think Meepo's definitely a close second, but yeah. The Meepo against Tormentor is really good. I've seen a lot of it recently.
What kind of games are you watching?
And these.
Andy Petty
games-
games.
Oh, Andy Petty.
What Neepo? Neepo is the best tormentor taker. There's no question.
Drama.
Drama.
I remember I actually was casting a Meepo game. I was like, all right, it's those two. I'm happy I mentioned those two heroes as the only two heroes in the conversation. Another game as well, so we seem to be on the same page here.
Can someone explain to me why Shield Rune lasts as long as it does?
No one
Because
knows.
it's an invincibility rune,
It's actually ridiculous that does it last for 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
I think it's 75 seconds or something.
Oh my god, they got so much XP off their double wisdom rune.
The Bane is now level 8. He's going axe.
Oh, Impale onto Axe. Hontrash is very injured. Fantastic shackle from
Shackle.
Madior, but there's no follow-up because
They're actually split on.
yeah, there's no TA, no bat. There's actually a bit of a feed here, a bit of a blunder by Royal Star. Omni/slash forward, Red bot the fall. Hobbs not far behind. That's two very much needed kills for the side of the Whompadillas Wizards.
Is that the Blink reveal? Or did he
Not
have
sure,
it before
maybe.
that? That's the first fight they've taken off it. So that's, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the Tide is not invincible this game. I think that's the important takeaway.
Yeah.
Like this Jug and Timber will shred through Hobbs this game.
Yeah, I mean, the Timbersaw in particular is like will do like 1 million damage to them. I actually really like the Timbersaws going the Ags here. I think it's a pretty good game for it.
It's nice if you get focus fired, you can just you absolutely prolong your death too.
Yeah.
Not that I understand how that Ags works still, but I know it makes you immune. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
It's like.
Basically, Brightside, the more people you have around you close by, good. Your
Shield gets bigger.
your
Got
shield
it.
gets bigger and it refreshes every like second or every whatever
Oh
second.
no, Bane. Poor. It's a sad game. for Bane.
Actually, like they could have did that to Juggernaut instead. So that worked out pretty well for Dire. That could have been.
I think you would have been saved if they did it to him.
I don't know. I haven't seen this Bane really use it on their teammates, to be honest.
He's used it a
Used it
couple
on the
times.
Timber?
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that I remember now.
At least he's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
trying to.
And they're going right back up the high ground now that they have this Aegis on Cole.
Yeah, T3 already dead. I mean, it's defense time, I suppose, but there's already a shackle on error. Brian Mattior is
I
going
think
to
they
do
can
nothing.
make a play onto the Tide with.
Juggernaut has ultimate in 12 seconds. I think like trying to be patient and like, oh, this axe needs to get a good call though.
Like, I think this Tide is killable. I think
Yeah,
they
no,
could
no.
just send it on him right now.
Oh
But he's
no.
gonna get
His
canceled.
blink has been canceled. Cole blinks in, has the
Oh, Cole
hurricane
kind of
pike,
messed up.
but it's no dead on trash quite yet. The Beast kept the axe alive, and now it's been on Cole. Rapid to be there on the 3 heroes. Beater dead, but Omni Slash comes through. Lasso
The
on
call.
Beta. Huge blink call into the blast off. Isn't finally the turnaround. Dire are trying.
Oh,
They're
never
desperate for the
mind.
Destiny. This lacked the damage. What a beautiful
Oh.
initiation, but just not enough damage. Cole's still cleaning things up right now. Bane dead. Hobbs, the trade of Beater's now being run down by some cores. Cole, I think missed the Melba on that one, but it does not matter. Beater will eventually die here. The chain was missed. Godlike streak for Cole. Axe will find Mattior. The Hurricane Pike nearly saved Mattior. It'll have to be Vengeance instead. Bane buys back. There's no grip. It was already used, and Cole is no longer Nightmare thanks to Vexair. And, well, if you're General Sedan, it's going to be time to die because Cole is playing Templar Assassin and has a lot of money.
I don't know. This Enfeeble is kind of fucking him up.
Eventually, the Enfeeble
He
ends.
is dead. He is dead.
There we go.
I'm really sad that this Enfeeble is rank 1.
Yeah, that it would be
I mean,
going.
they're
It would
little
actually,
level, but
can you
it's such a
imagine if-
crazy... You go.
imagine in that fight, the TAs just enfeebled the whole fight.
70% attack damage reduction.
Also
Guys,
higher
it's-
on Vexair, but unfortunately, he is a Bat Rider, so
This
he's fine.
nullifier is just such a feels bad pickup.
Yeah.
You feels like you've addressed the non-issue. Like Wind was not the
Like
primary.
70, like it's so little. Like imagine if instead of a nullifier, he had just bought in like a different item there. Like even like he would have had so much more damage in that fight. Drug overall played this game pretty well, but I think the itemization might be too much for them to.
It's tough. Like you play really well, but like you have to itemize perfectly to win this kind of game.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes the TA is 16-1, you know?
Yeah.
They're just gonna go straight down. I don't even know what the fuck they do.
Straight down top, apparently. I mean, we're just, never mind. Walk
We
in,
need to
walk
get some
away.
sentries. As I said, they're just walking over traps. The axe is going Manta style, not realizing that we are no longer in a patch from 2 years ago.
No, he's got
Cool.
blade mail in the quick buy again, right? Wait. Wait a minute.
Ah, yes, the second.
Yes, the
blade
second blade mail, yeah.
Wait a minute.
mail. Wait a minute.
But we have Manta. You said he had Manta in there? Oh, blink call there on Hobbs. Destiny
Hobbs-
is hitting.
Hobbs dies
Redbot
here
is
if they
on
do it
the
right.
way, but Hobbs has the neck to stay alive. Nightmare on Vexair. Vexair gets away. Hobbs will as well. Shackles fantastic in the Cole's damage into a 4-man ravage. Say goodnight. This game's over. This series is over. Destiny's trying, but there is no winning this team fight. Herobrine dead. Triple kill for Cole. It will be a dead axe as well. No ultra kill. Hobbs stealing the rampage opportunity. Bad team play on that one, but it will still be an ultra kill for Cole. There's no G's in the chat, but we will see them soon. Dire have got no buybacks. They have got no base, and they have got no chance of winning it.
GG.
No GG.
So, Hobbs best offlaner in Lads now? Is that what, like, what we're... Is that
Okay,
what
if Hobbs is the best offlaner in Lads, Cole had a rampage there.
I don't see any relation between those things at all, to be honest.
I have trouble making any big takeaways from this series because, quite honestly, I think this Dire team is just a joke. So I'm not gonna.
Well, maybe the
make
Radiant team
any-
is just really good.
Like I think
I actually
you,
have no
like,
clue who's on Dire, so I really
I
don't
think
know.
you could say that, but like if you're just playing an MMR game, the Dire seem trash, and then you watch the game, right?
Well, one more Hail Mary attempt apparently. Problem is Beater's just dead. Blink calls there on too. The damage is lacking. Beater to fall. Contrast still fighting, but he's stunned and he's dead. Give one more kill to Cole. 21, 1, and 9. Why not? There's no Omni Slash. There's an Impale. There's multiple hits on the Jug, and the Jug will have to spin, but he might just die during the spin. Never mind, he will not, but not that it saves the Throne. The Throne cannot spin and run to the fountain. It simply dies. Throne is dead. It will be a 2-0 victory for Royal Star over the Whompadillas Wizards.
Mao.
Mao. Interesting.
So, who wants to play some Dota?
Sure.
I do need to end the stream at the very least. I mean, this is definitely a bit of a one-sided series. Thanks for coming on, guys.
I feel like it was better than you guys think it was. I mean, they had an okay game with Jungle TA.
Why didn't you accept my party invite,
I
Badger?
feel like neither game was never really in question.
I mean, there's a moment where they were winning the both side lanes kind of hard. On it's like a really big mid gap though.
It is going to be the end of the road, though. Thanks for coming on, boys. We'll start with Jim. You got any final words, call-outs,
Come
shouts
play
to say
unranked
to
and
people? I have to reload.
Subscribe.
I have to reload my Dota anyways. They were
come play unranked and subscribe to Badger. That's all I have to
Andy,
say.
thanks for coming on. Any final words, call-outs, shout-outs?
Hobbs best lad offlaner, except for Brightside if he was to play offlane. Yep.
Speaking of Brightside, Gregory, you got any final words, call-out, shots, say to the people, League of Lads?
Mo.
That was pretty good.
My name is Badger. Thanks for watching the cast. If you want me to cast your games, cast your tournaments, or if you're a pro TL looking for one of the best admins in the business, or just a caster for that matter, hit me up on Twitter, twitter.com/BadgerDota2, or over on Discord, Badger Pablo on Discord. As always, thank you for watching, and have a great night.